Now, Kidz Bop, to anybody who was born in the 90s, early 90s, late 90s, was just the epitome of how to ruin a song with a cover. But apparently, they were the shit to the kids who were born in the early 2000s. Let me explain. Now, they have over 20 albums that are in the Billboard Top 10, which is insane because I started research for this video just because I was gonna listen to some of Kidz Bop, see if the tracks were good, kind of compare them to the other songs, but there's no purpose. They're not, and I found out the reasons why they make so much money. So this is just a crazy story. So strap in, because this is crazy. I just found out this information. I wanted to make a video about it. Kidz Bop started their clean and altered cover run in 2001. Now this company was started by two guys. Their names were Cliff Chinfield and Craig Balsam. The first album had tracks like Oops, I Did It Again, All Star by Smash Mouth, and Bye 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 by NSYNC. Oh, bye, but saying that 4 times in a row sounds stupid. I'm not even going to say it again. The NSYNC song. But they were taking songs that were popular the year before or a few years before, and their whole goal was to just make a version that parents felt comfortable buying. And it's genius, but it breaks down deeper. Now, for example, this process worked by getting a song. Let's take, for example, All Star by Smash Mouth. That was the hit song from the movie Shrek, and Shrek is known for using the music in the movie, and kids loved this movie. But Smash Mouth is not a kid-friendly group, so they just have kids sing the songs, repackage them to sell to the parents. Same thing with Oops, I Did It Again. If it's kids in the store and they want to hear Oops, I Did It Again and they want to buy a Britney Spears record, but the parent looks over at the newsstand and it's got some crazy 2000s Britney Spears headline, they're going to go buy their kid this other version of the song. So the entire goal was to just target the pockets of the parents. Now, Kidz Bop just noticed something that we all knew. Kids are going to listen to the songs that they like, and they want to hear the songs that are on the top 100, even if they aren't for their age range. But Kidz Bop capitalized on it by making terrible versions, in my opinion, but just my opinion, because apparently these kids either love these songs or just listen to them so much that Kidz Bop became a huge thing. Now, I want to back it up and talk about these two guys who started this company, because you're not even going to get, it's crazy how they even got involved in it. Now, the two guys I was talking about, Cliff and Craig, they started a record label called Razor and Tie in 1990. And with this record label, their whole goal was to repurpose and reissue old songs. So if you were, once again, one of the 90s kids like me, and you used to see the commercials on TV with all of the best of the 70s, all those early 2000s commercials where you fell asleep on the couch and you woke up and they were on, or the best hits, and you just see these rolling music videos, their company made those. And I'm sure you can already see how Kidz Bop is already that. It takes from that Now That I Call Music formula, but they're not taking the real songs, the same way how they weren't doing it originally with these other reissued ones. They did this for 11 years before they came up with the idea for Kidz Bop, and when they did come up with the idea for Kidz Bop, they dropped compilations altogether. They changed the focus to artists and actually being a label, because now they just would pick up different artists who were young kids who they knew they could get to sing these songs. And they had in-house people who would alter these songs immediately as they came out, so they were turning over songs and didn't even have to ask artists for permission for them. Back to the money of Kidz Bop. Kidz Bop has 40 albums. They have 21 million albums sold and 4.5 billion streams. They are not only the largest kids music, they have been for years, and there's literally no competition next to them. And since they don't have to ask for it because they use this compilation setup that they were using before, and they don't have to ask these artists, they only have to pay them royalties. So they started touring with the Kidz Bop kids, because now they could make even more money if they treated it like real artists, like a touring group. but they're not using their own songs, and it all worked out because all they had to do was pay their royalties and then send Kidz Bop on tour, sell merchandise and all these other things. Kidz Bop is an empire at this point, and it's all crazy because it was literally just an idea started by two people who were making best of the 70s compilation album. Now, I did find one instance when I was researching about a time where Kidz Bop censored the music or actually listened to the artist. Fall Out Boy asked them to remove the song Dance Dance from the album because they said that the themes were still there and there was no way they could get around it. And Kidz Bop actually listened and they took the song off, which I'm sure gives them more credit on the artist side of things. But in my opinion, as a music listener and someone who was young but not young enough to enjoy Kidz Bop, they were just ruining music, in my opinion. It was just so bad and so rough to hear them like just sing their way through these songs. And I don't blame the kids. I don't blame any of the singers that they had. I really just blamed the idea in its entirety. The only thing that they gave us that was good was Zendaya, but I'm not even gonna say they really did that because she got her start on Disney and that's where more people know her from. So like her Hot and Cold cover is not the reason why I think she went on to be in Spider-Man and Euphoria and all these other things. So Kidz Bop in its entirety, to wrap this up, is just such a machine of money, and I think that it's not even supposed to be good. I think Kidz Bop is honestly, the whole purpose, honestly, is just parents, here's an alternative. Like, here's the alternative to buying your kids the other music. And I mean, maybe the parents enjoy this, but as a kid, I don't think I would, because you have to know it's not the original. I think they never have them hit the same way. There's no way that it has that same feeling when it comes from Kidz Bop. But hey, let me know. Hey, if you have a Kidz Bop song that you think hits just as hard as the original, put it in the comments below. And if you like this video, make sure to like it. And if you want to share this video, go ahead and share it. I'm going to try to make more videos like this where I'm breaking down things where I honestly just sit at home and think about, because I wanted to know how Kidz Bop even worked. And now I know, and it's insane. There's no way to stop it. There's just no way to stop Kidz Bop from grabbing all this music. I don't think they will ever stop until like Kidz Bop 512. So, hey, thank you for watching. Once again, hit the subscribe button if you like this. I'm going to have more content like this. Make sure to share it if you enjoyed it. And hey, maybe check out some other videos. I have a podcast about music. You can check that out. I'll put it on the screen like here, over the screen here. I'll put it there. And then like I also have breakdowns on samples. You can watch those too. Those are going to be on there. So hey, thank you for watching. I'm going to make more like these. These are just going to be the more rambly videos about the random things. And if you stayed this long, thank you. I'm out.